whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me.
That was President Bola Ahmed Tinubu saying that he doesn't deserve a second term in office if he failed to restore electricity in Nigeria. And he has failed woefully on that. P2B has therefore reminded him that he shouldn't seek for a second term because he has failed to provide the electricity that he said he would. Because, like P2B rightly pointed out in his post on X, he said, least we forget. That's what Tinubu's words. Least we forget. If I don't give you constant electricity in the next 4 years, don't vote for me for second term. Even as I'm doing this recording right now, this video right now, you may suddenly see that this place will become darker because electricity can go off anytime. Just yesterday, the national grid collapsed. An indication of the failure of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to restore electricity. And if we are a nation that holds people accountable by their promises, that's enough to show that Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not deserve to be re-elected. He said it in his own words that he shouldn't be voted for second term. Okay? And P2B made a very sound argument. He said, while countries like Indonesia, Bangladesh, Egypt, Vietnam, these people are doubling their electricity. We are struggling between 4,500 megawatts to 5,000 megawatts. And he did a presentation that really baffled me. If only we could get it right. Say, if we could be able to generate 10,000 megawatts, 10,000 megawatts, we can increase our GDP by 50% and generate millions of jobs. And he noted that instead of concentrating on those areas that would lead to generation of electricity, whatever could have been the problem in that sector, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is spending trillions of naira in a road that nobody is going to use. And before they will finish it, it will be a very long time. Coastal road from Lagos to Calabar. What is so important about this route? The world has not been told. But Peter said, look, the money you are putting in moving in constructing the coastal road, the trillions of naira, if you had put in it to generate electricity, to raise electricity to 10,000 megawatts, that you increase our GDP by 50%. You create millions of jobs for our teeming youths, which would benefit everybody. But we are building a road leading to nowhere, literally. And to put it in context, that Tinubu has failed and therefore he ought not to have sought for second term, at least. Because when you know you have failed, you are not really supposed to go and seek for second term. Because there is nothing he can do between now and 2027 that will restore electricity as he promised to do. No miracle, as far as we can see it. No miracle. They are already over-borrowed. So to go and borrow more money to come and pump into electricity is a big ask. But for you to know that things has gotten worse under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is for you to look at the number of collapse of the electricity national grid. The national grid, since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu became president, has collapsed 18 times. I say 18 times between May 29, 2023 and today is September 11, 2025. To show you that we are in for big trouble if we don't act based on Tinubu's advice that if he failed to restore electricity, that he doesn't deserve second term. In fact, that his clip should be played in every campaign ground in the coming election. Should be one of the issues to hold him accountable of any other issue. We know about that. He has failed in providing food security, he has failed in providing the physical security, he has failed in uniting the country. This is one area where he said it with his own mouth that he doesn't deserve to be voted for second term. And P2B is smart enough to happen it now. And it should be used to remind him that he has failed, to remind the APC that they have failed, that no amount of whitewashing of the situation can save the day for them. And to remind the Nigerian people that this is what he said with his own mouth. By his own mouth he shall be judged. And he said, do not vote for me for second term. In other words, meaning that he doesn't deserve second term with his own mouth. Now, let us look at the frequency of by the record we have here, of the frequency of the collapse of the national grid. Okay, the 18 times that it has the national grid has collapsed. It collapsed first of all when Tinubu entered on May 2023. Between June and December 2023, the national grid collapsed 3 times. In 2024, when he was fully in charge for a full year, in 2024, the national grid collapsed 12 times. This year, it has collapsed 3 times, as at January and September 11, that is today. It has collapsed 3 times, giving indication that there is a problem that he has not been able to solve. But he is not prioritizing it, as Peter pointed out. Because if he is prioritizing power, that trillions of naira that they have been spending for a road going to Calabar ought to have been spent in generation of power. And you know that power generation will benefit everybody. It's not everybody that is likely to use that Lagos-Calabar coastal road, even when they finish building it. It wouldn't benefit most Nigerians like the road like power. Because if you are able to invest in power and electricity is supplied to most business centers, most homes in Nigeria, like P2B said, if you can raise the megawatt of electricity to 10,000 megawatts of electricity, you are going to get our GDP increased by 50%, and you are going to generate millions of jobs. So which one should have been the priority? Of course, power generation should have been a priority. And for something that you promise, because that is literally like their political life depend on it, that if I do not solve this problem, don't re-elect me. Ignore me when I come for ask for your vote for second term. I don't deserve to be re-elected. I don't deserve second term. That is what Peter Obi is telling him to be held accountable for. Okay? I don't know what to think about Peter Obi holding him accountable on his promise not to seek second term. I think Peter Obi is making this observation now because already we see the endorsements that are taking place all over the place in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's been endorsed right, left, and center, especially by the APC, from all kinds of stakeholders. The last endorsement was done in Bayelsa State over the weekend, where they endorsed him as their preferred presidential candidate. So he ought to have told them that he doesn't deserve that, having failed in his promise to deliver electricity to Nigerians. I don't know what to think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.